Now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are starting off clear and cool. We're not tracking anything on Doppler radar, and temperatures have fallen to the mid-50s, so enough to kind of grab a light jacket as you're heading out the door this morning. And there's not really much happening across much of the deep south and the Arklamas out towards central Texas and all the way to the east. But there is some activity not too far away across parts of Iowa and Missouri ahead of a frontal boundary where there's some showers and a few thunderstorms occurring. But that's all going to stay well outside our area, as we do have a lot of dry air currently aloft right now, and that's one of the reasons why our skies will remain clear and kind of blue throughout the rest of today and the early parts of the afternoon. Temperatures mid to lower 50s in Arkansas. El Dorado's at 52, 54 in Camden, Ruston's at 53. So a little bit of a cool start this morning. Definitely grab a light jacket when you're heading out, but honestly you won't be needing it for long. And it's going to feel comfortable. Our dew points are in the lower 50s, even a few upper 40s between Greenville and Monticello, so it's going to feel pretty great out there. Winds are still between about 5 to 10 miles per hour in a couple places, and there's still a chance we might even see wind gusts get back as high as 15 to near 20 miles per hour. Overnight though, and heading into the start of the weekend tomorrow for Saturday, we are expecting these winds to start calming down a little bit as we kind of move forward. But as we go into Sunday, could see the winds start to return back out of the south, allowing temperatures to be back on the climb again. So bus stop forecast will be in the 50s now this afternoon, rising to the mid 80s for our highs with just a few passing clouds. But overall, it's going to be a pretty great day to close out the week. Even tonight, Friday night football will be in the mid 70s, mostly clear, and it's going to be mild, it's going to be pleasant. And then tomorrow, Grambling will be hosting Texas Southern, and expecting clear skies, staying nice and mild. So yeah, it's going to be pretty pleasant next couple of days. Even early next week, even though temperatures, yes, they're going to be on the climb back to lower 90s, a little bit above average as we dive deeper into October, and we still got 90s in the forecast. Dew points probably won't be climbing much, so it will be warm but a little bit drier, but that will also be helping to elevate our fire threat because drought conditions will be worsening through next week because the overall forecast itself looks to be rain free, and of course with it being fall, you have that fall foliage, you have some leaves starting to fall, and with the grounds as dry as they are, definitely could see an elevated fire threat with that. So we'll be watching that as we go into next week. Winds will continue out of the northeast. There will be a little surge in some clouds across parts of Arkansas for Saturday because of that frontal boundary stalling to the north. High pressure moves across central Louisiana as we go into Saturday. Then as we go into Sunday next week, that high pressure will be kind of moving just off to the east, and we'll start to see our winds return back out of the south. But the main thing now is just the dry forecast, as drought conditions could be worsening as we already got moderate and severe drought in southeast Arkansas, which will more than likely spread into northeast Louisiana. So be mindful of that with the elevated fire threat potential next week. Temperatures hitting the lower 90s, and still no change even through next Friday, and next weekend was still upper 80s and lower 90s. Set time back watching Fox 14 Morning News.